possession here. There's 20 seconds. Oh, there comes an air dribble bump. Gimmick's behind it. There's only 14 seconds remaining. Can he get past? He tries to muscle through. 11 seconds now. It's counting down. We have a chance. Toroko to the middle. It will get cleared away. Toasty able to receive. Gimmick not able to do it. This will go in the air. A little bit of a mistake here, hopefully. 0 seconds remaining. Shopify Rebellion looking to take this game here. 0-1. It will fall down to the ground. GG's to Rebellion.
Focusing on is this is still a relatively new roster. Toroko is just coming in, and they are trying to meld together as much as they possibly can. Of course, bringing in that Canadian power.
Axel trying to move their way into a proper possession as Toasty across the width of the field. Time finds Toroko, and it's slot in top corner. Axel under all that
Now,
pressure.
we had a pretty intense tryout process. I think we tried out around 10 individuals for 4 weeks. You don't get a ton of time to do tryouts just with how splits are set up. I'm not a fan of changes personally because like team chemistry in Rocket League is super important. It's one of my biggest priorities, but we worked with Ajax for 2 splits, and getting a little bit of new fresh face on the team is good. It just made the most sense. What it comes down to, Toroko just raised our floor and raised our ceiling, and that's a double positive.
On the board.
I think the biggest thing that made Toroko stand out was his previous experience. He's a veteran. He won a regional with First Killer. He's been at the top, and he was just our #1 choice. The other players didn't really, they weren't at the same level as Toroko, so.
Teammate won't be there for it. Just kidding. Toroko is there.
We brought on Toroko. We knew that it'd be a fresh start and that we'd have to kind of start from zero again. But we knew that Toroko was capable and very talented. We just knew, like, as long as we keep scrimming, I'm sure, like, we'll get results. And if not, we'll just learn from the results. So far he's been great as a player, as a friend. He's made it very easy for Team West.
Man back. That is a good save. Toroko will put a shot on Team Axel.
I was just trying out with this team. I was just trying to, like, make them a better team. Trying to, like, fill in the gaps. Playing a play style that they need to.
So you really have to do everything you can. Toroko will.
Leading into the first Spring Open qualifier, obviously we didn't get the result we wanted, and then we had that Gamers 8 tournament right after, and didn't do too well, but I think we were able to bounce back the week after, and he's really, nothing gets to his mental. He's always at the top of his game, always locked in, always focused, and that's just one great thing about him.
There's instant team chemistry. With him being defensive, it allows Toasty to be a lot more aggressive. Ajax as a player was extremely aggressive, a lot of demos, a lot of pushing out of rotation, which was good, but Toasty had to take a much more defensive role in the roster. And I am a big Toasty fan. I think he is incredibly mechanical, and bringing a more defensive player on the team further highlights Toasty as an individual.
Play like that. Toasty, what do you got? The flip reset shot over Wellis will go through. Oh, Toasty! Oh! You can check it out there. You can see it in the chat. It is shop.teamaxel.gg. Are here for the closed cup qualifier for the RLCS Spring Cup.
We know what this team is capable of. We know that they can make the push needed to make a stomping out of this spring split, and this is their chance. Went to round 5, couldn't get past that finish line today. That's what it's all about.
In this qualifier, so let's see how we can do. And that will be
well.
I mean, obviously starting the day, it was fine. And if you remember our first game against 0-1, we started out super hot.
As well, thinking more so for the next step rather than the initial.
Not going to be able to make that 50 work. Tool, Gimmick, Toasty, taking it all the way across, looking for the flip reset. Team Axel have looked phenomenal, and even look at Toasty, 757 points on the board for our boy. Looking fantastic. 50. Guys, this is our series. This is just Unga Bunga towards the ball. Come on, put something on, and we might be able to see one happen, but Angel will get the challenge. 0-1, take the series.
Gimmick to follow. This is the last effort. It's got to go in here. There's no time, and Axel are going to fall in Game 5 to Nefarious.
Rocket League is such a momentum-based game, and sometimes you just get in a hole, and it's super hard to pull out of. I mean, there's no answer. There's no, oh, you need to do this here. It's just like you get into a hole, and you try to get out, and most teams do not get out.
That was shocking, and it was pretty stressful. Because, you know, if you lose one more series, then you're just done. And there's no more chance that we qualified for the third regional. So yeah, it's stressful because we had to win.
Yeah, after we went 0-2, our mindset was, we weren't like chalked, we weren't like sad, we were definitely still focused. We knew like it's not over.
I don't think anybody was too tilted or frustrated. I mean, obviously that's not the result you want, going 1-3 versus 0-1 and losing in game 5 to Nefarious. But nothing really too bad happened. Just
Vibes were not great, but not bad. It's never bad. It's more of a, I don't know if sad's the right word, but you know, you're just disappointed in yourself. It's what happens is it's mostly on an individual level, and then it compounds across the team.
Might as well give it everything we have. And I think at one point Ron said that he's reverse sweep the Swiss before. So like that, he put that in our minds. And then after that, personally, I took that and I heard it, but I realized that if I wanted to be also reverse sweep the Swiss, I have to focus. Since I'm the one playing, you know, I have to actually make it happen.
I mean, we lost the first 2 games, but that third game we were able to bounce back, and I think that's what really started our momentum.
That's what's up next. Axel have a long way to go, but this is where it all begins.
The reverse sweep comes through for the boys in blue. Team Axel collect the reverse sweep.
I think there were a lot of moments where we had that kind of click action, but really the main thing was that 0-second goal in that game 4 versus Sup, and then previously before the Taroko shot in the game 3 to seal the deal in that long OT. Just carrying that into the game 4 and getting that lucky shot into the net, and being able to carry that forward in the tournament and keep going.
Playing in the next invitational, so you really have to do everything you can. Taroko will do.
It was long series. Gotta stay focused. Hope for the best.
They've also got the synergy, and you know what? Axel done a good job breaking up those passes. Gonna have to do this one. Oh, Taroko finds himself right under the ball. It's off the crossbar, and no, he won't go in, but this time, maybe. Monty doesn't get his piece of the ball. It goes back out to the corner, but Taroko's there to put it in front of the face of the goal. Nobody's there.
Not during the OT. I think after Taroko scored, we were like, okay, like, I think that was it for sure. I mean, personally for me, I remember after that, I was pretty like, okay, that's something that went our way, and we capitalized on it, so might as well keep it going.
The way we scored it was ridiculous. Like, Toasty was chasing demos. The whole setup was just, I hate to say this, it was lucky. We'll take some luck. Like, the way we scored it should not have gone in the net. We did it, and just that one piece of momentum just brought momentum for the whole day.
With the last 10 seconds for the second time tonight, get themselves a reverse sweep. They will go to their 5th match in the Swiss. Team Axel get the reverse sweep against Sup. We got the broom out here. We got Sup. Okay. We got our reverse sweeps in order. The broom's out of the closet right now.
Nice.
This has been a journey.
Yep.
And like you said, we're not done.
Now, the fact that we went into our 4th series, started off 2-0 or 0-2, I don't know what's going on. I don't have an answer for that. It was not intentionally planned. And again, I'm thinking like, why? I really think it just comes down to everything's on the line. This is our chance. This is our job. Might be overthinking it a bit, but once we got that momentum going, there it is.
This is game 1. Aside from what the overlay says,
There
this
it
series
is.
just starting, and Axel will start off on the right foot. But I want to see that duo come to more fruition, and I kind of want to see Gimmick take it down.
Immediately on the attack, we see the transition in play. Gimmick is going to go over to Knight. Taroko puts it on, and that will be game 1.
Take back in case things go awry.
That's it. Nice.
Nothing weary about this play. surely does not. Now, Team Axel, they've been in these long OT situations before, but I don't think they're playing like they want to go to 7 minutes here. They want to end this quickly because the attacks from G League have gotten more and more threatening. Aqua finally will pierce that Axel defense.
And it's not like Toasty made the wrong decision here. I think he just flipped too early.
This game just shouldn't be going on. Both teams sent all forces on those last 2 attacks, yet couldn't close out the play. So instead, with a lack of execution on those bump plays with the lead attackers, the game treads on. OT continues here. A minute already elapsed, and Toasty can't beat Zanil. Taroko, a big save, but Aqua's at the play as well. Wants to get the double tap and gets it with the reset. Aqua pulls G League to a game.
We had it, and we kind of choked. We threw away the lead, and we lost. And you know that's not a happy feeling. And then we went into game 4. Same thing happened. We got the lead, threw it again. Going into game 5, it's like, all right, we gotta be able to hold the lead and actually take the game.
In terms of Series 5, though, that was 100% pressure of almost getting reverse swept ourselves because, I mean, every player's different, every individual's different, but it's like, I hope this doesn't happen, and then that idea gets in your head and it's echoing in your head.
They've been battling a very top-notch Axel team, and you can tell why with that double and even with the goalie bump. That shot still saved by G League.
This on the offense, still a double command on the defensive end doesn't bode well. Taroko, that's just going to go all the way through. Aqua can't get there in time. Team Axel have the lead. Will be decided. And it's all on whether or not Team Axel can wrap it up here. Gimmick might have just done it. They've worked so long to make this happen. We started this at around 7 o'clock this afternoon. It's almost 11. We've been at it for 4 consecutive hours, 2 reverse sweeps in a row, and a reverse sweep prevention here.
Yeah, so that's like literally the script, especially with the closer on almost getting reverse swept ourselves. That's just like, that's like placebo, mental. That's the script. Really, we took a lot from Sunday. We had a really good meeting the following day, talked about gameplay. We have a good focus right now. And for us as a team, like looking at it at the macro level, we hit a road bump for sure. And Sunday we overcame a road bump. And when you overcome road bumps as a team, that's really how you like further raise that skill ceiling, further raise the floor.
We are the last seed, so I mean, that kind of takes off the pressure, but we're playing the first seed Complexity, which is a pretty exciting match. They just won the last regional, so I think it'll be a great match. And if we win, start out with some great momentum.
Of course, trying to win every matchup we get. We know we're going to have a hard matchup, but we know we're capable. We know, in my opinion, playing better players are easier. It's more, the gameplay is always more, it's not as chaotic usually. They're there to win just like you are, so they're not going to like demo heavy or super risky.
Yeah, we're just going to keep playing our game in scrims and, you know, kind of try and beat Complexity.
Honestly, like I'm not really thinking too hard about it. I think the most pressure for teams like us in that top 8 to top 16 range is actually qualifying for main event. That is the biggest amount of pressure because Swiss brackets, no joke. Like I said, playing against team with nothing to lose, others with everything on the line, a lot of different play styles. Really heading into Friday, it's just play. That's the vibe. We're obviously going to try to bring some momentum in. Really, don't think and play like we do in scrims and communicate and keep the vibes up and have fun. Like, when you're playing a tournament, you want to be smiling, joking around, and having fun. That's the environment I'm looking for.
This is a noon time, and usually when things come down to it and when we need to really clutch up, Team Axel does the job.